What up, buddy?
Yo.
How's it hanging?
Wonder, damn it. That sucks. Hello?
How's it going, bud?
Hey, man. Yeah, no wonder fucked up the sound. Should be better now. It's going all right, man.
Yeah, I just hear background noise. Oh, there it goes. It's good now.
You just hear noise?
I hear a bit of background noise, yeah.
Oh, you can't hear the audio?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just
Whatever,
sounds
we'll
like
skip all
you
that
have
shit.
something going on in the background.
The show. Makes sense. So what's up, y'all? Got Morgan. We got Adam
Oh, we're
joining
live.
me. Yep.
What up,
Should
fam? Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I can't seem to connect to my own YouTube page for some reason. Yeah. So should get this shindig going. Anybody want to join up?
Yeah.
Infinite Plane Society.
Let's get Morgan on here. She's got a very soothing voice for everyone to listen to.
That's right.
What do you say, Morgan? But hey, I had an interesting sort of thing we could talk about. Someone told me to bring it up in our live stream, and they wanted to kind of conceptualize on the idea that perhaps monogamy or having a significant other might be programmed into us as well as like the ball was. You know what I mean?
Probably.
Yeah.
Just depends. I mean, I don't know. Not so sure about that.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Okay, now there's a difference between active polygamy where everyone knows what's going on versus like cheating, you know. But I think everybody has a slight something in the back of your mind knows you're kind of wrong, you know. Like I don't know. Either, you know, marriage is for you or just be a player, right?
Yeah, and that's pretty much what I told him, you know. I said it's sort of a choice, really. And that's kind of what we are presented with.
Yep.
Candy, why don't you come down in here? Candy cane.
Who that is?
Yeah, let's get the show started.
Right.
There we go. So yeah, what do you think about polygamy?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a penguin, if you will. Yeah, I've always just would rather have like one person that I love, you know. Minus all of the other people that I love as well, but in that particular sort of way.
I hear you. Yeah, last last, serious relationship I was in, I wasn't thinking about other people and shit. If you're
Yeah, yeah,
satisfied with somebody, which both people should be doing their part, it shouldn't even be effort or work. Like, I just
yep.
don't get it. I've never been, I had a relationship fall apart due to weird spiritual reasons or some shit, but never really understood if you can't get along with somebody, fucking move on. Fuck.
Yeah.
These people
Eh,
staying in a relationship for 20 years or whatever, just miserable.
So I think we're trying to think about this topic in a sort of mindset that we are currently in, as far as being enlightened or awake, if you will. And I think we should kind of think of it more in regards to when we were like asleep and being sort of a part of the matrix, because in that sort of regard, it really is kind of programmed into us, and it makes a lot more sense that these people are getting all these types of divorces and stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe if we just take a step back, it'll kind of make more sense.
Yeah, I think that's all programmed. All, you know, uh, Everybody is just unhappy in general and they can't put their finger on it. It's because they've been confused and tricked. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so it manifests at whatever's the easiest thing at the time. Like a friend or whatever can snap at you for kind of what seems like no reason, but it's really all the other shit going on, right? So, if you're around somebody all the time and you're kind of not happy, well, shit, that's just what's going to happen. The other
yeah,
person's not, it doesn't work that way. You have to project
yeah,
whatever you want. But,
yep. And my sister, she was married with this guy for 20 years, and she's recently going through divorce. And she kept sending me all these messages about how he's a narcissist, and these all these memes that were just related to that. And I started sending her these other memes that were sort of like, all you have is tomorrow, and sort of live in the here and the now, rather than focusing on the past. And I don't know. I feel like people get caught up in all that.
yeah, well, 20 years, that was a big part of her life.
Yeah.
But it's like, get over it already. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She's definitely better off without him. So, hey, Flat Earth Courts here. What up, Issa?
Yeah, what up, brother? How you doing, man? Just saw the link. I figured I'd fucking click it on. What's good, Ace?
That's
Oh,
How you
what's
doing,
up,
Pond?
man. Chilling.
Chilling, man. Nice. What channel is this on, right, Pond?
no, it's on
This is my
Aces.
channel.
Oh, okay, cool. It didn't come up on Flat Earth when I was looking for it.
I
So
didn't title it
yeah.
Flat Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah, it's called Everything is Ace. Dot 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 dot.
Nice. I'm trying to find.
You know how they always say ace in England?
Oh, right.
It's got other meanings. It's got a lot of meanings.
It's Ace, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout
man.
out. What's up, everybody in chat? Shiz, what up? Yeah, Himawari, what's happening? Yeah, I was just on a call real quick. Figured I saw the link. I was like, word, let me see what's cracking on with these guys.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
For sure,
It's
bro.
been a long time since I really
Yeah, I know
had
we
any.
haven't. Yeah, we haven't talked in a while. Yeah, man. I'm working on my Hey Neil song. You guys heard that, right?
The Neil deGrasse Tyson song.
Yeah, the
Let's hear it.
Hey Neil, where you going with that globe in your hand? Hey Neil, where you going with that globe in your hand? I said, going down to Katy Perry's show. I heard she was talking about flat Earth. Said I'm going down to Katy Perry's live stream. I heard she was talking about flat Earth. Hey Neil, went on Katy Perry's show. Hey, Leo, heard you shot her cosmology down. Yeah, that's pretty much as far as I got right now. I gotta work on it.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. I dig it.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, I gotta work on that one. I'm not much.
Yeah,
of a-
dude, that was too funny when fucking Neil deGrasse showed up at her place like the day after she talked about the flat Earth.
Yeah,
All that.
One,
totally weird.
he
Yeah,
is a mega creeper, ain't
Yeah, for sure.
he's all like in aliens and shit.
he? Right?
What?
He's like, no, the song you wrote, I'm telling you what it means. Because I'm always right. Because I got science on my side. Wow. He's a baller.
Hey, yeah, I gotta work on my tune. I'll get a couple of details in there. Sup, FEMA camp?
Yeah, dude, it should be pretty fun.
Word up.
Cannot wait. We need to start advertising it for sure. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people that still don't know about it that have been around for a couple years and they get on YouTube a lot. They just for whatever reason hadn't heard about it.
Yeah, I was telling Cat Size the other day, and she hadn't heard about it. She thought I meant like FEMA, like the actual FEMA shit. She's like, "Be careful. Make sure you research it before you go. Look into Walmart."
Oh god. Yeah, we should have a Walmart section. Yeah, shout out to Fruity too. Hi, Fruity. Yeah, and DJ Dior and Wicked. Yeah. We should have a Walmart section.
Right?
Under-
Maybe we could have a twerk section.
Yeah. Let's just tell.
section.
How about this? We'll just tell people it used to be a Walmart.
And there's like tunnel systems underneath it.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, totally. Yeah, we got the. Yeah, man. Oh, That's so funny.
Yeah, we have a tunnel system that's connected to FEMA camp to DIA.
Yeah, we're connected to the. Well, I mean, it is kind of scary as fuck. Think about it. It's like the whole conspiracy is like based in Colorado.
Oh yeah, dude,
with
for
that
sure.
with that underground fucking creepy airport shit.
Oh yeah.
DIA. What's
That's
that?
that's exactly why everyone needs to fucking move here, man. This is the new capital. Got to get all our flatties here now so we can take the shit over.
Yeah, true. Overpopulate the place. Well, I mean, yeah. Actually, yo, did you guys hear fucking Donald Trump's speech today?
No, what was it?
Or not? Well, today actually. Happy Constitution Day, guys. Sunday
Hey, cheers.
is Constitution Day, and let me see. Pull up this link. I'll give you the. It's Mark Dice put up a what do you call it? Let me see. He put up.
You need to smoke another one.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm trying to get the video for you, so you got it in the call. Yeah, it's like a quick little video. I don't know if you want to play it. Actually, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm putting it in the green chat. But he basically, dude, he gets into how like it's all about self-governance and how like we're the children of God, and it's he just talks about like the dual, like I think he might even said like the dual capacity. It's like I just was like, what? It's like this is like everything I fucking go on and on about. I thought it was interesting. I'll put the link in the chat too.
You're saying that's Mark Dice you're talking about?
No, it's just that Mark Dice put it together. It's a little only a 3-minute section of his speech.
Okay.
But it's
I've never really seen anything from Mark Dice. I don't really know.
He's
what
fucking killing it right now. I'm fucking crack up laughing. He's like whole thing is like, it's almost like it reminds me of like You know the old newsreels of like, ha, today, George Trump, what, da, 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 da. It's kind of like that, but fucking funny. But really actually funny, man. I like his shit. And I know everyone's like,
Nice.
he's a fucking shill, man. You know, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, because think
Well-
about it. They say that about everybody, so.
IPS has an interesting theory on the guy. He says that
Oh, yeah,
he's
that- Keanu Reeves or River Phoenix or some shit.
River Phoenix. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's good. I hope it is. I trust him more.
Right.
River Phoenix.
The only
knows-
one I'm still
knows his
sub
shit.
to that's kind of like that is We Are Change with Luke Radowski.
Oh yeah, no, I still tune in. They just did a piece about the BBC. I guess uncovered a mass grave of like an orphanage from like that was running all the way till 1990s.
Yikes.
Yeah, so like you know, they just did a little piece. Like actually, it was Jason Burness who did the piece, and I hadn't seen him in a while. You know
We
what I mean?
we actually have a cemetery here in Colorado that's entirely comprised of children and babies.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, it's yeah, it's sad. But I just watched their piece because We Are Change just did a bit. That's the only reason I bring it up. I guess they put it out yesterday. But yeah, I wanted to tune in and say what's up, guys. I'm probably gonna hit the hay pretty soon. What time is it out there? Like 12, you guys? 11:30, maybe 12, 11. Well, or 1.
Yo,
Yeah.
sweet. Just got my earpiece finally situated.
What time is it out there?
It's pretty early. Oh shit. Well, it's midnight.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's
That's it.
2.
Yeah, I'm like ready to reel it in. Tomorrow's Sunday. Actually, no, Sunday I'm good. I gotta do shit on Monday. But
That's what's said, man.
yeah,
So I bought a cop car today.
I was getting an old school one of those like
It's a '08 Crown Vic. Looks like a detective car. Kind of cool. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
It's kind of
I used to
impulsive.
have a Cavalier.
does it have like the watch light on the side?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been messing with it. It's pretty cool.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Does it work?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
fucking A, dude.
Sure
That's
does.
so great.
Yeah. The only fucked up part is the back passengers can't get out. Like, no matter what, you have to open the door for them.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Is it white?
No, silver.
You creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fucking cool, man.
And they have it's pretty neat. We have an auction. Well, actually, my little town, it's got like one traffic light in it. We have an auction every Friday. I mean, rarely ever would a car come through, but there's all kinds of
Dude,
cool
how much-
shit and
How
shit
much
you don't
get it
need.
for? Cheap as fuck, I'd imagine maybe not. Eh?
Yeah.
Fuck
Let's
yeah.
just put it this way. I only put one bid out to kind of just, I don't know, feel it out. Like, it started at 3 and then he kept dropping it all the way to like $600. And so people started kind of bidding. Like, fuck it. I'm thinking a cop car probably got ragged out. I never even looked at it. But, yeah, after I got it, I found out it has pretty fucking low miles and like everything's new on it and runs flawless. It's amazing. And then I get home, I finally opened the trunk. There was 4 Goodyear
No
run
shit.
flat top of the line tires, brand new.
No shit.
Actually 5, yeah.
That's fucking
So-
awesome.
Yeah. But this auction's like once a month or once every 2 months.
Right.
But yeah, it's all like farmers and shit,
DJ from the chat wants to know if it's a V8.
Yeah, for sure.
That's great.
I don't think they made any Crown Vics that weren't a V8. Yeah, I'm happy with it, man. It was, about 6 or 7 months ago, I went up there bought a Volkswagen Jetta for like $1,300, and then 2 or 3 days later, I listed it on Auto Trader and had it sold for 35.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to keep that kind of shit going because that's not working. You know what I mean? And that's what people that make good money do. You know, like buying properties and shit. But what's your take on like buying a property or something? Because isn't it like an oxymoron to you? It kind of is to me. Like having to pay to own some piece of land.
So my brother-in-law, he actually buys properties, like acres of properties, and then he'll send out like all these postcards to different buyers, and then he'll up the price, and he'll make like a pretty good little pocket change for himself.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the thing. These auctions, man. Y'all should all check out the auction, especially police auctions, because they just steal people's cars. They could be nice ass cars too, and they can have a car payment still on the car, and the police get to keep the car. Did y'all know that?
That's cool.
So yeah, I know a dude that ended up with a Volts. It's my boss at the construction place. He has or had a Volkswagen, whatever, Passat, but it actually had the Porsche 911 engine in it, and it was stick shift and everything. It was sick, dude. It was like, probably 400 horsepower or whatever. But yeah, so he bought that car for $3,000, drove it for 3 years, and sold it for like 16.
Wow.
So, you know,
Yeah,
anyways, you got to
DJ
have
said
an
you should
investment mindset.
Yeah. DJ said you should put Fepe on that bitch and some 20-inch rims.
20-inch blades.
Hell yeah.
Hey, speaking of, I've actually met that dude. Fuck, I can't think of his name now. Whatever. Lil Troy, Remember? Impala. Remember that song?
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
20-inch blades on the Impala. Yeah.
You said you like live next to him or some shit, or is in your neighborhood.
Yeah. He was in the adjacent neighborhood that was like nicer, but yeah, his son used to just hang out, we'd play basketball with him sometimes. Yeah, man, he was a cool dude. He wasn't no Illuminati sellout, let's put it that way. Because this dude was like broke, man. Like
Sure, let's hear your cover story, Ace. Let's hear it.
I'm telling you, man, he wasn't living like these rappers now. And have you ever heard anything from him again since then? No.
I haven't, you're right.
Yeah.
One hit wonder.
But yeah, I mean, he had a nice house or whatever, but it like had no furniture in it. I mean, one of the rooms is just an empty bedroom, and it had his like gold records and shit. Like, no offense or whatever. Hey, I had a big house with no furniture too, but yeah. You saw.
Yeah.
Can you turn your microphone up at all?
Is that better? Check 1, 2.
A little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna turn the headphones up.
That's good. That's good.
Oh yeah, no, I gotta hold it to my face. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anybody want to come in the chat? Hey, Ty Gordon, you should come in.
Yo, you ever seen fucking Atheist Rex's videos, like Mars and the Gods?
No. How is
Dude,
it?
they're fucking awesome.
Atheist Rex?
Atheist Rex. Yeah, they're fucking great, dude. He narrates them, and they're fucking hilarious, and like they're like little, kind of cheesy, old school, but great, like well put together and actually fucking awesome. Like I caught myself laughing out loud, like on occasion.
It's weird. I have less of a problem with him than like Gem Panda.
I think Gem is too. Like it's weird, brother. Like it's almost no disrespect, but I found like as I've said before, like it's like I almost feel like from like you take like the beginning of the day, right? Like take like New Zealand, California, like Australia. They talk like 1,000 miles an hour, and then as you move across the plane, right, with the sun, it seems that like you get to England and like they're still really fast. You get to New York, they're really fast still, kind of, but it's slowing down. And then you get out to like you get
Yeah.
out to Pennsylvania, and now you're starting to, you're walking through mud now. And then like and then like Colorado, it's fucking slow. California, it's
You're
like
talking about the speech.
the way, yeah, and like like
Yeah, and then you get to
and
California and it's like, yeah,
all the
man.
way, all the way to Hawaii, and then it's like,
Hawaii.
what, like, like you know what I mean, like, so like that's my theory on that. It's the idea. So I think what happens is there's this mistranslation from like England and like like past even New York or the States, East Coast is like as quick as they think they are. England is even quicker and more wittier and like it's more substance almost. They because they speak so fast and all this. I do it and like but I think it gets lost in the sauce when you start like having conversations with like the two swaths of societies. There's this miscommunication that happens, I think.
Did they somehow do that on purpose to us, you think? Or no?
I don't. I mean, I just think
The
I
accent.
don't know. It's just the who the fuck knows. But I think it's
Oh.
weird even like in the States. You know the deal. It's like if you go from one state to the next has a different accent. You know what I mean? And so,
Or even different parts of a city.
yeah.
They have totally different slang and of course colors, but
Yeah.
whatever. Hey, Ty Gordon, I sent you a link in your comments, just FYI. If you want to join, you don't have to.
Yeah, have you guys heard of Cockney rhyming slang? That's kind of
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
do up in Britain.
Yeah, no, I lived in England for a little while. My mother's
Oh,
English,
nice.
and like we used to, the apples and pears. You know what I mean? Your skin and
Yeah.
blister, like all the regulars, and like your trouble and strife. And all the fun little ones like that. I love all that shit.
Me only China.
Yeah, nice. There's all kinds. I mean, even shoot, I don't even know. My mother used to know them
So many.
all, man.
My new favorite one is I'm going for a
Nice.
Oh, DJ said he's a serial entrepreneur. Hey, I'm totally down with that. Oh, speaking of, so the first thing, you know how people are like, what's the video that woke you up? Well, it's not always one video, right? But for me, man, I met this dude. I had just got my 300ZX. So I was like 18 or some shit. And driving around on Westheimer where all the cars hang out, race, and whatever, talk. And this dude, Gage Mueller, pulls up in this like blue, like he put like 100 and something grand into this car. Like it was as mint as could be. He hangs out with fucking basketball players and all these like athletes and shit. And he's the one that actually gave me this CD. Well, actually, I got into network marketing with him and made money. So fuck all you people that say you can't. Actually, I've been in like 3 network marketing companies and made money. But anyways, Gage Mueller, he gives me this fucking CD called The Strangest Secret in the World by Ernest Nightingale. You ever heard about that?
Mm-mm.
No, I haven't.
No? Damn. Well, it's kind of along the lines of motivational speech, but it was before motivational speech, and it wasn't written as anything for mainstream. He owned an insurance company and just kind of wrote a little monologue to pep up his employees or whatever, right? And then it kind of took off from there. So it's just, and it's that 1950s announcer voice like you were talking about earlier. I think that's what made me think of it. Yeah, you should check it out. It's only like 30 minutes and it's like life changing for somebody that's totally like asleep, right? Like totally just in the system going through the motions. Like, and this doesn't have any kind of truth in it other than kind of how to manifest what you want out of life, right? But yeah, mixing that now with other stuff about, flat earth and whatnot, it's a good combination.
Oh, we got thank you, Gordon. He's in the chat now or in the call. Word
Okay.
up, dude.
Love Ty.
Maybe that's better for Earthpunk. I turned him
What's
up.
yo?
Hey,
What's going for a Donald
T1?
games now? What's going
What,
What's that,
Issa?
man?
What's going for a Donald? I'm looking it up even.
Oh, well, rhyme it. So Donald Trump rhymes with what? Dump.
Yeah, I got you. Nice, nice. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
That's what I thought actually, initially. It's funny. I'm just looking up some of the other ones. Like there's some good ones.
I like saying let's have a butcher's, because butcher's hook rhymes with look,
Nice.
or
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
all right, I guess.
it's kind of interesting, fun stuff.
Yeah, no, there's a yeah, it's like I
Yeah,
don't know. I'm sure there's a bunch. You
yeah.
know,
Just keeps you thinking, huh?
An Aristotle is a bottle. That's funny.
Oh, nice.
There's some good ones here.
So we got a new guest from Flat Revival Magazine.
Yeah, that shit is dope, man. Love and Flat
Or,
Revival, man. Well done with
yeah.
all that.
Did you contribute to it at all?
No, I didn't actually. I haven't really reached out to contribute.
No.
I should reach out a little more.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I should reach out a little more. I'd love to do a little like, really, actually, I was talking, I think, with Spiritual North about doing like, something where it would be like a little, like, for like for everything, it could be like a breakdown on some section of the conditional acceptance process.
And yeah, you could do a law piece,
Right.
like concise or whatever. See, I
Yeah,
don't
but
know what I
keep
would
it
do
short.
for a magazine.
Keep it like, not too in depth. It's really simple.
Yeah.
Some little section.
Yeah, it's got to come in episodes almost.
Yeah, yeah, like not too. I mean, I'm not too prolific when it comes to writing, articles or something. So I really just it's a matter of just doing it. But
Just yeah, just dictate it
yeah,
like you're on a hangout or something.
I gotta get my secretary working.
Just call Mark, see who he recommends.
Yeah, dude, call up your handlers.
Yeah, that's all I need. What's the next step? Yeah.
Next step is we kill you. Mission complete.
Oh my goodness.
Just kidding.
Ty Gordon, are you there, man? What's up? You haven't said a word yet.
His mic maybe coming up a little shy or something. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm just saying.
So what do you do, Issa, outside of Flat Earth?
I got a little thing. We sell like merchandise, like marijuana stuff. So it's like I'm kind of in that community of merchandise.
There we go.
People. Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, can you hear me now? Sorry about that,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, no problem, brother.
It's late,
Yes,
and
sir.
I've been drinking too much.
Awesome.
Good
I
shit.
just came from a channel where they were doing the debate thing. It's like, ballers debating flat earthers. I'm sorry, but it's so boring at this point.
Yeah, man.
I just can't. It's like, I'm sorry, aren't we done with the debate?
Yeah, it depends. I like going into the debate sometimes. I
We
don't mind it, but
yeah.
I'm
I
also
find it to be so circular. I find it to be that each side is just not really even going to engage what the other is saying. They just want to get to their point.
Right.
I don't know. I just feel like it's time to move. We're ready to move forward and move past
well,
the
you know what you're dealing
debate.
with.
It just doesn't interest me. I don't know how
Right,
others
right,
feel
right,
about it,
right.
but I'm just not into it.
Here's the thing. I
You're
look at
not
it like
into
this.
being a mama bird is all.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Got dropped.
Incoming snipers.
Yeah. Yeah, I look at it like this though, that there's a certain element of responsibility to be able to talk with like the other side of, like, you got to think like we're dealing with like there's way more ballers than there are flat earthers, so there has to be some semblance of that conversation going on.
Sure.
Just because, but there's also like, it's like that's what FEMA camp and shit is for. It's like, to
Right.
just like, look, if you're already like, if you just figured out about the information and you're still afraid of FEMA camp because you're afraid of Walmarts, because you're afraid of fucking everything, then like that's not for you. It's like that's an advanced level. Like people that are on that, like, just newly getting into it though, they need the soft-handed people that are there to demonstrate why it makes sense still. But I agree though.
I just feel like people, the ballers who want to debate like that, it's not because they're really interested in learning something or looking at something from a new perspective. They're not ready. Like,
Also look at it like
if
this way.
someone isn't mentally ready,
right, but it's
to take that leap, there's nothing you can say. There is nothing you can ever say.
Right, but what makes you think that that person you're talking to that's a baller is actually a baller? Like, because if it struck me a couple times where I thought like if you were actually like a flat earther and you were like, okay, you want flat Earth to spread, then why not create some vile character to come online with, but at least be the sounding board for flat Earth? I don't think not all people are like that, but I've considered it. Like, I look at certain characters as like they don't have to tell you what they really think, but they are providing a sounding board with all the usual comebacks that a baller might say, so that you can refute them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And show the example. So even like, let's just say they're working for a principality outside of their own mental control. But the point is that, well, you've got to recognize that that principality is there to be the sounding board to make flat Earth look good. But
Right.
they don't make the morality or the philosophy of the ballers look pretty good, to be honest. It's great for us.
Yeah.
And it helps to have a common enemy outside of your group. Otherwise, there's more infighting. You know what I mean?
That's
right.
like, but that's that's childish in a way, because it's like, but the real thing is that they're coming with that notion of all the classic arguments of the ball Earth, and it's like when like a guy like Ace can dismantle it and make it sound like dog shit. It's like but do it well in a sense, like and also show like you're like flat Earth is an invitation. It's like, and you can't force anyone to come to your party.
No.
So like
But
flat
what
Earth
about
is an
the
invitation,
two
but all you can do
sticks,
is actually it wasn't even 2 sticks; it was a well. That's what gets you. It's like
Right.
these people don't even know their fucking science. So
Speaking
it's like,
of Eratosthenes, real quick, he proposed the sun was 12 times smaller than the Earth and a hell of a lot closer. So where is he getting parallel rays?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
so, I mean,
And this is in a science journal.
You know what's cool, man? I was reading the Legend of Hercules. I was reading the Legend of. I hope Ty makes it back. But I was reading the Legend of Hercules, and it started talking about the cool moonlight, and I was just like, "That's interesting." I was like, here's this ancient fucking thing when it's like, they stood in the cool moonlight. You know what I mean? Like, or like the cool. And I just thought that was so fucking wild. Like that it was
Hey, Candy.
Hello, beautiful people.
Hey, what's up, Candy?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Going on?
Are you
Not
twerking
much.
it right now, Candy?
Shit, I'm driving these headphones. Can y'all hear that GPS? Is that loud?
No, you're good.
Good.
Yo, you should have heard the conversation I just had, y'all. Oh my God. Look, so I was with these people for a good while, and we were talking about football the whole time, right? And then all of a sudden I said something about flat Earth. And they were like, "Oh man, you're a flat earther," and I was like, "Of course I am. I'll be too by the
Righteous.
time I get done with you." Oh man, so this dude was like, he had me in the car forever. But guess what? I kept that thing running. He's like, "Man, you've been charging me for this call, this thing the whole time." I'm like, "Well, yeah."
How long was
Nice.
that you were talking to him?
Huh?
How long were you talking to him?
Probably like 20 minutes.
Nice. So you can say you're a professional flat earther because you're actually charging for your info,
Yeah.
which is how it should be. Screw that. Free red pills ain't free.
Yeah,
Actually, they are, but yeah.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna probably just crash out. Yo, Candy, it's good to see you, love.
Yeah, later. I didn't even know you were here. I didn't know who was here because I just jumped on from the
Yeah, me too. I saw the link. I was like, let me see what's good over here. Ace always be chilling. That's what I like to see. And Earth Pond, man, good shit.
Hey,
Anything,
cheers, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, if you ever want to, you should come by. Actually, you too, Ace. Maybe I might do a hangout tomorrow, and maybe we all get together over there if you guys want.
Okay, yeah, I'd be well up for that. Why not?
Yeah, you're always welcome, man. If you guys want, just ask for the link anytime. And
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
yeah, man. And you know the deal. Yeah, Candy, likewise too. You know the deal. I know it's a little rough in my chat, but you got your wrench. You're always welcome.
Yeah, I was talking to D yesterday. He's a pretty cool guy.
Oh yeah, what world's on point, man. Yeah, he's definitely solid. And yeah, man. We'd love to have you on, brother. But yeah, I'm fading
Cool.
out as I sit here. But I'll probably be tuning in and listening. So I'll see you guys.
Cool.
All right, forward. Peace, Ace.
Later, bro.
Cool. Cheers,
Last,
man.
brother. Yeah,
Have a good
man.
one.
Last,
Have a
guys.
good night.
Yeah, man. FEMA camp. Peace. Jabiru 2012 or 2018. Peace. Later.
2012.
Yeah, Jabiru. Peace, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. Himawari from the chat. She says she wants to join. If you want to drop a link in there or whatever. Either way.
What'd you say?
Oh, Himawari 77, I guess. So how are you doing tonight, Candy? What are you up to? Driving?
Working. Yeah, that's another thing. Like that guy, right? He was like, "Damn, you've been charging me all the time." I'm like, dude, okay, so here's the thing. Like, his boy that was in the back seat, right? He was like, "I'll give you $10 if you take me home." And all right, because he's like, it's like 2 minutes away. Because if I had turned on my lifting to take him home, I charged the minimum $3. And so I wouldn't have even gotten $3 of it.
Wow.
And so I was like, okay. And so these idiots, like, okay, he didn't have, like, I passed the guy's house. He's like, "No, don't turn here. Keep on going because you're going to take him home first." So I went and took his home while his meter was still running. The dude paid me $10 and then, like, stayed in the car so long and ended up being $17 for him.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Get
That's
that
what's
money,
up.
Candy.
The Uber thing, I had already accepted the next ride behind him. So I would have, like, it would have sent me to him, like I would have had to leave right now and you wouldn't have heard no flat earth stuff. So I just left. Yep.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
You basically get paid to flat smack people.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it's pretty awesome. I was just trying to say people throw up.
How often does that happen? How often does that happen?
It was just first time. I've only been doing this for 2 weeks. Like, this is only my second Saturday. Actually, it's my first Saturday because the first Saturday nope, it is my second. The first Saturday I missed. That's when my daughter was out downtown. was driving her around. Then I worked. I didn't work last weekend, so this.
But so far you like it, huh? Wah wah. Guess everybody's muted, huh? Interesting.
Just grabbing a beer real quick, bud.
What kind of beer you drinking?
I was drinking Stella. I moved to Tecate because I had a couple cans.
Tecate? I've never even heard of that.
Really?
Tecate.
It's like a Mexican beer.
What's their catchphrase? They're like Tecate, the something beer, don't they?
I don't know. It doesn't say on their can. It just says original.
Yeah, I think he was more surprised that I didn't believe dinosaurs existed than he was that I believed in the flat Earth.
Yeah, honestly, that one triggers people way more than flat Earth does.
Yeah, he was like, I mean, he was very, I don't want to say smart because I don't think that people that are educated are smart. I almost ran a red light. Shit. Okay, oopsie. But that's what I get for looking at my phone. I was trying to get back to my map though. Like, I don't know what's going on my screen. Yeah, he was like, wait, so do you believe in the flood? I'm like, well, of course. And he's like, okay, so you believe? Yeah, I do. And he's like, well, how can you say that you believe in that, but you don't believe in dinosaurs? I'm like, dude, dinosaurs are not in the Bible. What do you mean? And he was like, yeah, but talk about India and shit. And I'm just like, what does that have to do with what I'm saying?
Yeah, people get triggered with dinosaurs. It's unreal.
So I told him too. I was like, dude, just think about a brontosaurus. It's supposed to be the size of the Empire State Building or bigger. So
right,
can possibly run around in a certain area, not hundreds of thousands like they say.
I like to hit them with the imagine stegosauruses having sex. How does that happen?
That too.
Or how the hell does a T-Rex lay down and like go to sleep?
Back up once he does lay down. His little poor little hand.
He just stands up and sleeps. But you know they found a what kind of dinosaur was it? Fucking
Triceratops.
Triceratops. Yeah.
I know because that fucking shill lady.
Ace was there on the construction site.
Dude.
He helped find it. It was right by where you work, dude. It was even in fucking. Oh no, it was in Thornton.
Yeah, I work all over the city though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do find it weird, specifically a Triceratops, and yeah, that lady that I've audio recorded.
Hey guys.
Yo, what's up, Chanel?
Finally, I figured it out. What's up, Candy? How are you? What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Chilling.
I'm really good.
Cool.
Oh my God, my GPS was talking forever. Who is that? I'm sorry, my GPS was talking.
Hey, my name's Sinawari.
Hi. Well, I'm sorry. I just can't see the Hangout because I'm driving and I don't have the app open.
Yeah, my name is Chanel. Nice to meet you, Candy.
Hey.
Anyway, I'm having a really massive stomach ache.
Oh yeah? No. What'd you eat?
It's from the chemicals at Subway.
Oh, I was thinking maybe you had that Chinese food again.
No. So what are you guys talking about?
Oh, just shooting the shit, you know.
Red
Yeah.
Pill and Uber.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs a bit.
Cool.
So yeah, Himawari has a pretty extensive background in the Bible and all of the different passages in it. If you have any questions for her regarding that.
Dang, I wish I could hear. I'm gonna have to jump off for a minute. I can't hear shit.
Yeah, just rejoin or whatever you gotta do.
Every 2 seconds I have to turn, and this GPS is like, that's all I can hear. So I'll be back if you're here.
Yeah, you can't turn it down.
Well, I can't hear it really.
Oh, all right.
Motorcycle in front of me. Oh my lord! Like seriously, like he looked so little. Like I did not even see him until I was like right up on him. Like his tail light like faded. Like it's like barely there. Like I don't know how that's happening, but it's like barely has a tail light, and so I didn't see him until I was like right there. Swearing all black.
Hey, definitely pay attention. Don't run over no fucking bike people. That would suck.
Oh, but I'll be back. I'm gonna stop working soon. I'm really tired for some reason. And
yeah, I hear you on that.
Yeah, like I woke up this morning, like one of my eyes were really red, and like my contact is shit. I really need to go home and put my glasses on and throw these contacts away. So, because I can't really see, and it's hard to drive other people around when you can't see. You know, it's like when I don't feel safe driving people around, it's not a good thing.
Do you ever sun gaze? Yeah, you should sun gaze. It fixes your vision.
About that, you need to send me that guy's name again. Like that, like supposedly healed himself. Was that you that sent me that?
I don't know. I mean, but there's a guy that just type in 411 days sun gazing. There's a dude that gives lectures on it all over. He was studied like professionally by scientists, and he did not eat for like over 100 days or something like that.
Wow.
So, yeah. And yes, people.
So he kind of like utilized photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
DJ says he boob gazes.
Yeah. Booty gaze.
Hell yeah, DJ.
That's funny. Only I see. I didn't even get it at first. Like that's such a guy thing to say. All right, I gotta find this location now. I'm like in an abandoned parking lot right now, so maybe I should stay on this live stream. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll be back.
All right, good luck. So how's your night going, Himawari? What are you up to?
My night is good. I went to go see my Aunt Destiny. She was having a panic attack earlier. And then I went to go see my friend Karen. She was kind of having a panic attack earlier too. So all my girlfriends are just panicking today and calling me up. Other than that, I helped them. We fellowshipped a little bit, you know, just talked about my Aunt Destiny. She was asking me about Revelation 12, and she figured out September 23rd all on her own, and I was just jumping up and down. I was like, yeah, you know, this is what that says and this is what that means, and you know, just going through the whole chapter like I usually do, Earth Pond, and you know, it's just amazing to wake her up in a sense of the Bible. I don't know.
So what do you suppose is going to happen on that day? Anything particularly?
I don't know. Whatever happens is going to be definitely a sign in the heaven, because if you look on the app, what is that app called?
Stellarium or something?
Yes. You know, you can see the stars lining up in position, like Revelation 12 and stuff. How
Jupiter's still there, yeah.
Yeah. And
Snack to the Future was kind of suggesting that it had sort of already left the womb. Do you think it's still there?
Well, anything's possible, that's why we all need each other to discern these things, and it's amazing. But me, personally, what I think is going to happen, just a shift in maybe consciousness or something happening within the political sense, principalities in high places.
Have you looked much into Trump potentially being the Antichrist? Like, I've looked a little bit into that myself. It's kind of interesting.
I have looked into it, and, we just don't know who it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm definitely not one for doomsday, so I kind of look at it with a sort of a, just, it's not something that's going to necessarily be too much of a game changer, but perhaps maybe. I'm not really willing to go through there because I've had enough of those doomsday events for me.
Well, coming from a biblical standpoint, we will have signs in the heavens and signs all across the earth.
Have y'all heard of a person named Apocryphile? 1979 or some shit? I don't know. Just search that. He goes line by line through Revelations, like explaining the allegory and like meanings and stuff. He's done it for everything. I found this guy because when I got in Flat Earth, I wanted to read Enoch and didn't really want to read it. I just wanted to listen to it at work. And he had it, all spoken out. And it's pretty cool shit. Recommend it. It's like 20 hours long. It's like 2 hours each thing just to get through Revelations. But it's pretty cool. I've never seen anybody do that, go line by line through something.
Well, we all have gifts. And some of us are more talented in other areas. Like, for example, Flat Earth Court, he has talent in music and, just learning about the law and what goes on in their minds, in their heads, And we all have talent, like you, Earth. You're amazing with video and stuff. And you, Cloud, you have your own talent and stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's like a shaman. Fucking glad I met Ace. He totally is a shaman.
Yeah,
if
kind
I
of.
ever need anything, I'm gonna call you, Ace.
All right.
Stuff like that, shaman, spiritual sense stuff.
What was that stuff you recommended the other night? Colorstame or what? Coloristrum?
Oh yeah.
What was it called?
Colaracetam.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yes, I need to get some of that as well as some Phenibut.
Hell yeah. Did you watch that video I linked about that guy? Did you see a video I linked in the chat earlier today?
Talking about I was busy earlier,
the no,
so I doubt it.
Like, the whole no sex thing. It goes on the whole thing for like 15 minutes.
Dude, I've been going pretty hard with that, so.
The channel, the guy's name, the channel name is Phenibut God.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
nice.
That's when I was researching stuff. I came across him and I subbed, and he doesn't really make a lot of videos, but all the ones he does are like, self-empowerment sort of related.
Didn't you say the longest you went was like 2 months without spilling?
Well, over 3, a little bit, but
3? Yeah. Holy shit! 2 weeks is like brutal.
This
How do you get past 2 weeks?
Well, in that video, this dude says that he went a year. So I don't
Holy
know.
fuck, that's. I feel like that would be bad for my balls, dude.
Nah.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know. I don't want to get what is it called? What is that like?
Blue
What's
marble.
that cancer? Yeah, I don't want to get blue marbles. No, but seriously, it's pretty intense to get past 2 weeks, bro. I'm doing it though. I'm going strong.
Go.
I had another person in a Discord chat. We were talking about it, and I guess he had a couple weeks already. Man, let me find the thing and read it. Hold on.
But yeah, so what we're essentially talking about is what you refer to as no FAP, and so essentially you don't spill your seed at all.
I heard about that today.
It's hard because like when you're a guy, you wake up with like a boner and you're just like all horny and stuff, but you just have to push through it. And then like you get to a certain point where you start dreaming about it a lot, and so yeah, it gets hard.
Okay. All right. I found it. So this was the last update. Bro, I'm almost on 5 weeks.
Wow.
Girls adore me now. Had sex a few times and met this gorgeous girl who's coming to visit tonight. Motherfucking changed my life. A bunch of symbols. I did wank the other day as I was with this one girl kissing all night. My cojones were about to explode. But yeah, so this fool, he noticed something after like 2 or 3 weeks or something. So I sent him all this information.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, it's pretty nuts when you finally do orgasm. You pretty much just spray out like a gallon. It's no joke. Like it's like a fucking porno movie and it just doesn't stop.
Yep. But you can still have orgasms and not ejaculate.
Yeah, you were telling me that. I'm not really
And
sure
that,
how that happens, but hey.
Alright, so let me find this
That's
other
crazy.
comment I ran across. Here it is. Here it is. It's important to recognize the orgasm and ejaculation are two separate processes. Ejaculation is a million times more draining, and with training, you can separate the two. Having sex with orgasms that lack ejaculation can actually be very beneficial if with the right partner. A quote from the Tao, that's T-A-O. If a man has intercourse without spilling his seed, his vital essence has strengthened. If he does this twice, his hearing and vision are made clear. If 3 times, all his physical illnesses will disappear. The 4th time, he will begin to feel inner peace. The 5th time, his blood will circulate powerfully. The 6th time, his genitals will gain new prowess. The 7th time, his thighs and buttocks will become firm. The 8th time, his body will radiate good health. The 9th time, his lifespan will be increased.
I was always really hoping that my buttocks would become firm. I was just like, you know what? I really need a firm buttocks. Like, I don't know. You know, that was my dream.
Nice.
I wonder what the female equivalent to that is.
Well, if I had to say anything about that, I would say, you know, it's pleasurable when a woman orgasms, but you know, sometimes when it's held back, like you were just saying, Ace, in those 10 times, well, I don't know, I've never done it 10 times, but you know, I've held back before, and you know, it's quite nice. That's my only comment for tonight about that subject, though.
Okay, well, hey, thanks for your input.
Yeah, for sure.
You hear all that, ladies out there in the chat? Sit back and It'll be
Yeah.
quite nice.
Well, I
No,
don't
I'm
think they're the same, you know. To each its
yeah.
own.
I don't think it's exactly the same. Maybe it is. I'm not sure, but for sure, for guys, there's a difference.
Yeah.
And basically, okay, so it's like described as, like basically right afterwards, you're drained of like all your energy almost, and
I knew
just
a
you're
high
weak.
I
You're
knew a guy in
weak.
high school where he wouldn't have intercourse for months and months on end, and he said he felt more in tune with his higher self, his higher consciousness.
Oh yeah,
But it's not only just not having intercourse, it's also not touching yourself at all. So
Exactly, yeah, I meant to say that. I'm kind of smoking one over here.
hey, no worries. I'm
well, you
sure
can
Ace
if you
is too.
want. You can if you want. You just don't finish.
Then you get blue balls, bro.
No, depends.
I
You
don't
don't have
think
to
I could
go that
handle that.
crazy.
I'd have to go the whole way, bro.
Well, then find out how to have an orgasm without nutting. It's not that hard.
I'll try, man. I don't know.
And it's better
That's
because
gonna be
then
a
you can
while
have
anyway.
multiple.
You know,
You
there
can
is
just
also
keep
talk
going.
about of having thinking about something so intense that you can have a tiny little squirt orgasm. It's weird, a mental factor.
Yeah,
It's
I've
kind of
done it
funny
plenty of
sometimes.
times.
Yeah,
You can
you just
meditate
be sitting
of having an
there.
orgasm without touching yourself.
Yeah,
And it's a little
exactly.
bit different. It's
It
weird.
is.
Try
But
it. It's
since
amazing.
we're talking about all of that and everything, I figured I'd throw that out into the ball court too.
Yeah. It's all the same energy. Like if you meditate and just move
Yeah.
your awareness around, you can like feel like your feet buzz or like your head or you can sort of feel like you're flying or like floating. It's just energy. It's all the same energy, and this world has us programmed to waste it. So we stay weak and uncreative and unable to manifest. And that's the biggest part of it. Like that's your chakra energy. I mean,
Exactly.
there's a reason why priests were celibate and monks and all those spiritual people. It got lost. In the meantime, they just because I dedicate my life to God. No, that's bullshit. There's
Well, I mean,
spiritual power to be gained.
Yes.
I mean, why do you suppose that porn is free now? Like, you don't even have to pay for that
Exactly.
shit. Of course,
100%.
they want you fapping all day long.
And every kid in high school has seen a movie where it's you gotta get laid by prom. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
if you
totally.
don't, then something's like wrong with you or something. It's like you.
I need to
I
teach
know
my
a lot of
nephew
people like
about
that.
this. I'm
Well,
gonna try
again,
and tell my
yeah.
nephew tomorrow about all this.
Everybody needs to know about all this shit, and they don't teach you.
Yeah. What were you saying, Himawari?
Oh, that's what society is pushing on the kids, right now. And
Yeah, that's why they put sex shit in Disney films, all hidden in there.
Yep.
I was astonished when I saw it. I didn't know. I had to be told these things.
Yeah, it was funny. The other week, I sent some Disney stuff into this chat with my family who was really into Disney, and it was essentially like pictures of like the phallic symbols that Disney sort of inserts into their artwork, and like my sister was so mad at me for pointing it out. She started attacking me in general. It was quite.
Haha. That's so ignorant.
It was quite funny, but yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I
It's
was
such
like,
an ignorant state of mind. It sucks.
this isn't what I was sending wasn't any worse than what like a fifth grader would be seeing in a sort of diagram, other than if it was hidden. But like the pictures I sent were sort of zoomed in on the particular parts that were phallic, you know. So she didn't appreciate that, me destroying her Disney sort of interpretation.
Disney did it.
Yeah, that's what I tried to tell her. I was like, Disney made that, not me. But she was quite livid with me, to be honest.
That's the exact reaction people get with dinosaurs or the globe.
Yeah.
They it's like you're the fucking bad person.
Yeah, she started ad hominiming, or whatever, however you would say that to me, and then also creating straw man arguments. It's quite funny. I was like, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I was like, you know, wouldn't be any worse if I showed your kids a hot dog. Same shit, really.
Doesn't matter. The kids have already seen it. It's in the movies. So
exactly, that's what I was trying to say. You know,
did she ever snap out of it?
No, I left the chat because it got too brutal for me.
Oh.
I was like, fuck this. I'm not taking this harping anymore. But hey, whatever. You know, people have to wake up on their own, so we can only try to plant seeds, and whether they take or not, it's entirely up to the person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, tough love.
Truth is awesome that way. It's striking. It strikes a nerve.
Yeah, it does.
For me personally, what struck a nerve was realizing that the Bible, my own Bible that I was reading for 5 years of my life, you know, I became a Christian 5 years ago, and it was just crazy to find out that it was about a flat earth, you know, Genesis.
Yeah. My favorite one is Matthew 4, when Satan takes Jesus up onto Mount Sinai, right? And shows Jesus can see all of the lands. And it's like, how is that even possible on a ball? It's just not. At
all. You know, how could you see past the mountains with even that curvature, supposedly? You know, it's just not making any sense. So the only logical way to understand that particular scripture is to comprehend a stationary earth and, you know, Jesus is Lord.
Yeah.
That's what I believe anyway. So I think that maybe his features, his senses were beyond ours, you know?
For sure.
He was able to see past the normal perception, the normal perspective of a person. So I'm betting he saw everything on top of that mountain. No, I'm not betting. I'm sure.
Another good one was the Thessalonians 2, 9 through 12. It talks about the great delusion that God put forth onto humanity. And to me, that's always sort of represented the ball earth, you know?
Well, when you look at it through a new perspective, waking up to flat earth, you know, it makes sense. It all falls together. And especially when you know our common adversary, it just clicks in your mind. You don't have to be Christian to understand a stationary earth. You can come to that on your own. Atheists have,
exactly.
You know, a lot of people have, and you know, that's just one particular thing to me. And the main point is that it doesn't matter where you are. you know, this truth will meet you where you're at, whatever you're doing, whatever moment of the day. Believe me, it'll creep in just like a thief.
And to sort of interject, like a lot of people in our community sort of feel that the Bible has been manipulated by man. And, you know, regardless of that aspect, the Bible still holds truths regardless, you know? So you have to use your discernment with it as well, like you do with everything else, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. And the Bible has to do with the Holy Spirit. And when you understand the Holy Spirit power, you understand that God, through the Holy Spirit, used these men to write down their thoughts, their letters to Timothy, their letters to Corinth, letters to I can't remember that particular Philippians, just everything. Philippi, there we go.
So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about how the Bible, I think it was inspired by Holy Spirit, and God using Holy Spirit through these men to write down, you know, the Bible and everything, you know?
Well, that's what they say about the Bible, right?
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yes, I agree with regular men, ballers, flat earthers. I agree with everyone on the term that the Bible has been played with by human hands, okay? But, you know, it's all Holy Spirit. It's all by faith. You know, you're either going to understand the scripture or you're not. And if you don't get it, then you're never going to get it. I'm just sorry. It's to be blunt, but that's how it is.
Yeah. Hey, we got Tiffany Rosado in the chat. What up, Tiffany? How's it going?
Hey,
if you want to jump in here, go ahead. Ace will be sure to send you a link.
I gotta go check the chat.
Yeah, check that chat, girl. Damn. talking about orgasms up in the chat. Or they were.
Oh wow.
That was quite an interesting conversation. So give the people what they want.
That it was.
Hey, we even got Morky Love up in here. I guess she woke up. She's been experiencing a very horrible sort of what would you call it? Not necessarily an infection, but she came in contact with poison ivy or something of that, and she's got like blisters. And Morgan Ellis, along with Monique, have been telling her to some urine therapy and go ahead and have IPSP on her. Yeah, Morky. Get it, girl. Damn. Sorry. I love you.
Yeah, I heard that works for poison ivy. I would try it.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, I'm not down to drink pee, but if it's gonna
pretty
help
sure it has to be your own pee, though.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
But yeah, I wouldn't drink it, but if I had some sort of rash that pee might help remedy, I'll definitely go for it, guys.
What if you had a disease?
Yeah.
Life-threatening disease, pee might remedy.
Heart disease, yeah, I would go ahead and try urine therapy because
gargle it.
Yeah, why not?
No.
Why not? In that instance,
there's no reason not to.
It. But seeing as I'm a healthy young lad, I don't see any reason to try it, as my body expels urine, and I don't really want to see it coming back into my body. But hey, yeah, what were you saying more?
If you get stung by a jellyfish, it helps to have someone urinate on that part of the body. I saw it on a movie. It was called The Perfect Wave. It's a really nice movie, but you learn things from different sources.
Well,
It's funny.
if you ever come into contact with Russian pee, I think you should probably buy that up real quick. As space station, they drink Russian pee, and so it's clearly a hot commodity. And buy that up. Buy it up.
What up?
What up,
Vodka and water.
Candy? Candy cane.
Hey.
Hola.
Never found them people. Like, I was driving around and around and around. They were on the map, like, trying to find me and tell me where to go and stuff. And, like, whatever directions I had, like a new apartment complex, like some luxury apartments that I never saw. Like, and it was so weird because I kept telling them, like, I'm looking at the Toyota dealership, the Honda dealership, and it's like they didn't know where this was. And I'm like, I'm at the mall. Like, my directions kept taking me all around the parking lot of the mall, and they didn't even know where the mall was, and they were like on the same street. I'm like, am I in the Twilight Zone? I just canceled the call, and like, I'm done.
That's weird.
So, Flat Earth Crush said, how do we segue from Jesus and the Bible straight into pee?
Well,
why not?
Well, I gotta say that our minds are just so open. We're willing to talk about anything, and it just matches what we say prior. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Where's my beer? No, I don't have one. I'll just hit my bowl instead.
There you go. Smoke that weed.
Was Ace about to say, see what happened was? Did y'all hear that my home just said, welcome to...
Oh, nice. DJ from the chat said, only in Ace's chat.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're special.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just take it. Just don't think about it.
I don't think about anything.
Well, good.
It's a luxury.
I'm happy over there.
Nice. Well, thanks.
I have to smoke to do that, to get on that level, man.
No, you just have to not have any worries or fears or stress about anything because you have no attachments to this world at all. And then what is there to think about or worry about or any of that other than what you decide you want to do?
It's possible.
True that, true that.
I don't see how that's possible.
I don't know. It just is. Ask for it.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Meditate.
That would be fan-fucking-tastic. Could you imagine a life without any worries? I don't even know how to think that.
It's great. What do you even need to worry about? For real. You don't know that you're taken care of like a sparrow?
I do.
You know what I mean?
But we got IPS in the chat and way on the other side of the totem pole with that one.
Yeah.
No, he's
IPS,
not.
Yeah, he's saying there are no chosen people.
No.
He says the creator doesn't play favorites. And then he said, nobody is unworthy of understanding.
I will agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, gotta be humble, right?
IPS must always know when we're talking about his bodily fluids.
Yeah, probably. Remember yesterday, Candy, when I was talking about him being a
Yeah,
tranny? That was
that
pretty
hilarious. That
funny.
conversation was so funny. I had to take my food outside.
Dude, I was making Morgan pee her pants with that one. I was talking about IPS and her scissoring. Good mental image. And then I said
My
IPS.
goodness.
I said IPS is a squirter.
Yeah, that conversation was like, whoa, buddy.
Right. She's a nice girl though, IPS. I've always thought she was really kind, you know.
Oh, God.
She's a good girl to have on your side, you know what I mean?
Who? Are you calling IPS a girl still?
Of course.
You're horrible.
She's a cute girl though. I'd hit it.
I've gotten in so many arguments.
Says Ron Jeremy.
Yeah. I'm Ron Jeremy's nephew, yo. IPS said talking about my flow in all caps.
What flow?
So yeah, how's the work going tonight, Candy?
What?
How's your work going tonight? Getting good fares?
I made like $58 tonight, and I put 44 in gas. So I mean, they didn't use all $44 in gas tonight. Like I've been basically like filling my tank every day and using all that every day. So it's like I really need to figure out a way to get a car that is better on gas. Like I think I'm gonna go tomorrow. Well, everything's closed on Sunday. Monday, I'm gonna go to like some used car dealerships and just try to trade my truck out straight. Let me tell you how greedy and stupid people are in this world. Okay, my truck. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, I have a 2003 Trailblazer. I paid. Well, the guy wanted $5,200 for it. I think I paid $4,750. And that was in February of 2016. When I bought it, it had 79,000 miles on it. It now has 106,000.
Wow.
And there's nothing wrong with it. I've gotten regular oil changes. I just, like, the tires that I bought were used, but I just replaced 3 of the tires. So they're decent tires, like, and one of them's brand new. So I got 4 decent tires on here. Like, the only thing wrong with this truck is I put a dent in the front passenger fender. I hit a fence, and I was only going like a half a mile an hour. Funny, I know, but okay. So I went online in my area to see if anybody wanted to just trade out a car for an SUV. So I found this $1,500 car. Right, it has to be a 2002 or newer to be able to drive for Uber and Lyft. So, and obviously it has to be in decent shape. So like. I found a 2003 Saturn, okay? And it has 170,000 miles on it, and it's $1,500. I'm offering my truck. I would say I could easily sell it for about $4,600 with the dent.
Well, then do that.
Well, I'm probably gonna put it online, like so I can sell it quick. I just had this conversation with you last night, didn't I? $3,000. I'm gonna sell it out. But look, these people told me they did not want the truck because of the dent. Like I'm basically handing you $3,500 cash with my
good.
vehicle.
That's the universe saying that you're being stupid and not to do it.
It's just it blows my mind, dude, how fucking people are. There's a dent on it, so I don't want it. We'll go buy you a pretty something that breaks down in 2 months. What? Like, I thought I was going to do a good deed. Like, okay, I'm going to help this family out, and then that'll help the situation out right now, and then I'll just get me something better later on. You know, well, I'll just get me something better now. Screw it.
You already have something better.
Well, yeah, but I need to get something better on gas. I'm saying something better than their.
I don't know. You probably need to think about it more, and then also put your car in Auto Trader right away, and then take offers. Just see what offers you get.
Yeah. Offers on the car, buddy. Oh my God, what did I do? Like, when I started going home, I was 41 minutes from home, and I've been driving since like 5 or 10 minutes before I got back on this call, and now I'm 38 minutes from home. Wow, what did I do?
So,
shit.
Ace.
Because that bitch was so loud in my ear, and I couldn't hear y'all, so I turned it off. Thought I knew the way.
Ace, did you decide if you're gonna come to Denver on Monday, or you still can't do that?
Yeah, probably can't do that, man. Almost like 100% sure I can't.
Well, isn't the Colorado Fort Collins meetup on Tuesday, or?
Right.
Cool. Maybe we can all come down for that.
That'd be cool. Yeah, get off at like 7:15 or something. So.
Oh, what time is the meetup on Tuesday?
Probably starts at 6, maybe. I think.
Man, it's so early. It's so hard for me to get off work and get up there by that time.
Yeah, you don't have to be there right at 6 if you don't want. It's whatever. It's up to you.
Yeah. Does it go for a while or what?
Yeah. Usually people hanging out at least till 10, if not 11, at the little pizza shop that serves alcohol right down the street.
Yeah, I'll consider it.
Yeah.
I was going to be in town. Might be kind of a fun little thing to go and do. He said he was going to go to that, so.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah. I'll bring some more Milky Way candy.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody loves your Milky Way bars. I'm a worry.
Oh, I know. I make them special now. No, I just purchase them in a regular store, and it's a mockery.
Right. That's like your fucking catchphrase. It's a mockery.
It is. Yeah. Thank you.
I like it. It's a cool one to have. But yeah, I'll probably work on your video tomorrow, as well as IPS's video as well, because he hired me for something to do as well. So try and get on that tomorrow. Both of y'all be doing 2 edits simultaneously, yo. Some pro like
multitask,
that.
Videographer.
No, I'm a video editor, yo.
Editor.
Damn. But yeah, I'm both.
Hey,
so.
Oh, Adam, I had an idea for a cool little short meme. You know the clip in the movie Airplane where they're shaking the lady and they keep taking turns like shaking her?
You must have watched what's his video that came out today.
No, it wasn't nothing from today, but somebody
today.
Cool.
Oh, Flat Earth Messenger posted a video about airline flights today, and that part of that movie was in the video.
That's what's up.
But what was your idea?
Okay, the scene where they're like just shaking this lady violently in a chair, and then Leslie Nielsen comes up, he's like, "Hey, get off her," and then he starts doing it. You know what I mean? So, and then it zooms out, and there's a line of people waiting to shake this lady, and so one lady's holding the gun, but then there's a person hitting a big wrench back and forth in their hand. I would like to see that wrench turned blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd
That
be
would
pretty
fucking
simple.
hilarious.
I would have to
Yeah,
do
I
that on
figured.
my work
Let's
computer.
CGI it.
I'd have to do it on my work computer because I don't have. I'm on this old ass Mac at my house, but at my work computer we have DaVinci Resolve, and I could put a mask over the wrench, select that specific color I want to alter, and then just essentially turn it to blue from there.
Yeah. And slap a Fepe on it.
Hell yeah, that wouldn't be hard. I could do that.
Holy shit, y'all.
I should have some downtime this week as I've recently finished a couple fairly large projects last week, so I don't see this week being too labor intensive, so might be able to get away with that.
Oh, sorry, that was loud.
Oh no, you're fine. It wasn't really very loud.
Y'all, I'm getting fucking tired of shit. So, probably
Well,
gonna have to call it a
hop
night
off.
soon. Yeah.
All right, thanks for
how are
inviting
you?
me. It was nice to meet you. I
Yeah.
Skype.
Yeah, my name's Candy, by the way.
Yeah, my name's Chanel.
Chanel number 5. Make some good tips, Candy.
Yeah,
Ain't no tip like the tip.
be careful out
Ace,
there.
Y'all
how
got
are you
anything else
enjoying
to say?
your new job? Is it pretty cool? You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. For sure.
People.
Yeah, so Ace has
Candy
been making
likes hers too.
what, computer parts, or is that what you would specify it as?
Yeah, something like that. Just technology
Yeah, it sounds
in
pretty
general.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent us a couple pictures though of him in this like very white sort of lab, and him all dressed up in like almost like hazmat type style suits.
Yeah. Oh, they have like one of the coolest things. I don't know what you would do with it. I mean, I have an idea for this thing, but they have a giant Faraday cage. It's like the size of a room. Yeah, it's wild. Apparently, it can take out all sound, light, and like magnetism and shit.
Whoa,
So it's like
crazy.
perfectly, there's like nothing inside to disturb, you know, sensitive tests or whatever. Pretty cool shit.
Nice. Yeah, it sounds really interesting.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I had a test in my...
Yeah.
I'll never get to use that
Nice.
for testing dumb shit, but you know. Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it was all really good chatting with everyone. Everybody in the chat, I hope you all have a very wonderful evening or night, wherever you are. And peace and love on the flat plane. So cheers.
Hell yeah. Thanks
Cheers.
for wasting time with this.
Yeah.
Bye.
Get a job. All right, bye.
Peace.